I'm nervous! I'm gonna leave my glasses on because I'm blind, but in case you couldn't tell, I'm standing right in front of my window. Yeah. I'm gonna hop right into it, considering I haven't spoken to a camera in years, directly at least, so yeah. Let's go. Odds are you've been sent from my Instagram account, in which case I would love if you just kept watching through to the end, because I feel like this applies to a lot of people in our immediate school district and in our community. And as far as I've seen and with a lot of the people that I've come into contact with, this is some stuff that I feel like people need to hear. If you're coming from the wide expanses of YouTube, which is kind of incredible if you found this video, considering I just started this channel, feel free to watch at will because I'm going to keep this video public. So first things first, you can call me Daniel. It's my name, it's legal. As of May 30th, it got legally changed, and I'm happy about that. If you come into contact with me on a daily basis and you're really worried about messing it up, you're like scared that I'll get mad if you say the wrong name for maybe a couple times, I'm not gonna get mad. It's a change for everyone, really. I mean, it's gonna be difficult to get it right because like, you guys, depending on who you are, have called me my old name for a very long time, and you're just getting into Daniel. I'm just getting into being called Daniel, and it's okay to be kind of like rocky with that, and no one's gonna get mad. You gotta be patient. A lot of people are asking why the name change. I mean, if it's not super obvious by now, I'll say it here in a very ceremonious way. I'm transgender. That means that the gender that I identify with authentically, inside, wholesomely, doesn't identify with the sex that I was assigned at birth. So, yeah, that's it. That's all it is. A lot of you guys who are coming from school knew me by my birth name, which was purely feminine. So, I'm going by Daniel now, which is kind of that male counter, and that's what I'll be going by from now on. In addition, I'll be using male pronouns, which are he, him, his, you know, kind of just to go with that. And, I mean, once again, don't worry about slip-ups because, I mean, as long as the process is happening. Now that that's out of the way, in light of the fact that I've been living the past year-ish as a closeted trans guy, I'd like to add a couple things that I think would be helpful because, I mean, specifically for this audience. Mainly due to the fact that as I've kind of been coming out, I've been hearing a lot of questions that I haven't really heard before. I'll start off with a quick PSA. You can ask about pronouns. It's okay. It's completely fine, actually, because you're gonna find many different people in your life who dress in many different ways, lots of different styles and expressions because we all dress in a way that makes us feel comfortable. I've had people who have talked to me directly and asked me if I was a boy or a girl, like used those exact words, are you a boy or a girl, or are you a girl or a boy. Now I can understand this. I dress kind of androgynously, kind of masculinely, kind of depends. And that has the potential to confuse people who don't know me personally. Now, a lot of this next statement is my own opinion, I think, but getting asked directly, flat out, whether you're a boy or a girl is kind of personal, considering that answer ties directly to what's beneath your clothing. I actually met a kid who was younger than me who was terrified to ask about my gender identity because they were afraid to offend me. Way to go living in the times, but at the same time, that's really kind of sad because all they were doing was being precautious and they were uncomfortable at the same time. They were just curious and they just didn't want to offend me. And that's not my goal when I walk out the door dressed in whatever makes me feel comfortable. So I'm gonna explain to you guys what I explained to this kid in like 2 seconds. He was being ridiculously mature and I really appreciated that. If you see a person, whether it's a stranger or somebody that you're probably supposed to be talking to, who you just don't know or you can't tell what their gender identity is, and you really just feel the need to know it, and you feel like you need to ask, it would make your life more comfortable, and you feel like it would make their life more comfortable if you were able to refer to them. I have one thing that you can do. It's probably the most respectful way as far as I've experienced. Ask what pronouns they use. It makes people feel a lot more respected and probably much more likely to tell you because they feel more respected. So try saying the following. Excuse me, I'm sorry for bothering you with this, but I was wondering which pronouns you go by. Or I was curious about which pronouns you go by. What pronouns do you use? There's a lot of different ways to ask, but if you use the word pronouns as opposed to what's your gender? Are you a boy or a girl? And both parts of the conversation, I guess, are feeling respected and are being respectful. So, yeah, use that next time if you're feeling curious. It's okay to be curious. Also, if you're still watching from Instagram, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's okay to be curious. That's the next thing that I really want to get across, because it's natural to feel curious, especially in this community where nobody really talks about being transgender and the genderqueer community. Like, what's going on that side of society over there? What are they doing? You can talk about this as well. Start verbalizing your curiosity, or start verbalizing what you know. Actually talking about this topic is what's going to bring out awareness, and awareness is what we need to help guide trans and genderqueer identifying kids to a more safe and certain future. So that's basically everything that I had to say. That's all the message, all the stuff that I wanted to get out to you guys. If you're still here from Instagram, thank you so much. I mean, it says a lot that you decided to come over here and just take in what I had to say. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. It does. And I don't think anybody has any idea really what that means to me, but it means a lot. So that's that. I mean, you can talk to me about really anything that I've covered in this video. I really made it because I know that anything that I've said here has helped somebody that I've spoken to face to face. So hopefully something was useful to you. Like, I really sincerely hope that something was useful, because I know that it's helped other people. Once again, you can talk to me about these things. I'm a very open person. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you've gotten to this point in the video, I could probably hug you, but I might end up crying at the same time, so I'm not gonna do that. I assume you guys all know how to navigate YouTube at this point in life. I don't know if I'm going to be using this channel outside of this video. I really just wanted to get this message out to you guys. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be making more videos or not. If I do, I guess if you want to subscribe, feel free, but I don't know. Anyway, this is goodbye for now. Thank you so much for watching. I literally cannot say that enough, but bye.